Track 1.3, Unit 1, page 10, Exercise 3. Listen to people talking in 8 different situations and choose the correct answer A, B or C. 1.
When you write a blog, you just sit down at the computer and write about whatever's in your head. That's a common view of blogging. The reality's pretty different. When I'm writing, I prefer to stick to a routine, publish my blog at the same time each week. But it doesn't really matter when you write. You need to come up with ideas that will interest your followers, though. Remember, no one's going to be that bothered about what you had for dinner unless it was totally amazing. So think about that. It takes a while to build up followers. You can't expect to get a ton of them overnight.
2.
We've got to decide what subjects we want to study at college soon. It's a big decision, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to do drama, but my best subjects are science and maths, and I bet they'll be more useful when we're looking for jobs later. That's what Mum and Dad say. They're not telling me what to do, though. I think they just want me to make the right choice.
Shouldn't you try and follow your dream? You're a brilliant actor.
Acting's so competitive. Everyone wants to do it. You can spend years studying and then never get anywhere.
Well, you won't find out unless you try.
3.
I'm thinking of doing a pottery course. Do you want to come along?
Pottery? Like making plates and stuff? You're always doing new things, but why pottery?
I guess it's creative, but practical too. Like, you can make a vase for your mum or cups and bowls you can actually use.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a go on the wheel. That's how you make stuff like that, isn't it? It looks easy, but I bet it isn't. Not for someone like me, anyway. I'm not that artistic. Whatever I make will probably fall apart. Embarrassing. But I'll come if you want some company.
It's up to you.
4.
Have you seen that ad looking for young music promoters?
Yeah, sounds amazing. So you organise a music event somewhere and advertise it on social media?
Right. We could get your brother's band to play a gig and tell everyone about it. It might be challenging getting enough people to go, though. They've never played in public. Hardly anyone knows them.
Well, this could be the perfect opportunity to get the band's name out there. I could ask at the cafe if they'll let them play there one day.
That would be a good place. If we do a good job, we might get some paid work as promoters.
5.
Did you make this bag? It's great. That sewing course you're doing is getting results.
Thanks. I'm almost at the end of the more advanced class now, so we're designing and making clothes. Much harder than making bags. My sister keeps saying I should get my stuff online, sell it. I don't have time to keep making things, though. I've got school and homework. But I do love sewing. I'm wondering about getting a few people together, showing them what I know. It'd be fun spending time together. We can make stuff for charity, clothes, bed covers.
That's a brilliant idea. It's not my thing, but my sister might be interested.
6.
OK, everyone. Thanks very much for handing in your stories on time. There were some really imaginative ideas. I think some of you could become successful novelists one day if you keep up the good work. I can tell which of you read a lot because your spelling and grammar's much better. That's a really useful thing to do. And you can pick up lots of tips for your own writing from fiction. So if you don't already do that, it's time to make a trip to the library. Don't just stick to one kind of thing. If you usually like thrillers, choose a romance or science fiction. And share recommendations with each other.
7.
I'm not sure our short filmmaking project went well. I thought our storyline was great till I watched the whole thing on screen. Our classmates looked like they didn't know what was going on.
It made sense before we cut out that middle bit. That was a mistake. At least the actors we used knew what they were doing. No one could say they were no good.
True. And the school's got decent recording equipment. I was worried that we wouldn't manage to get the microphones to work or something, and we'd end up making a silent movie.
Well, I don't think we did too badly, really.
8.
Listen up, everyone. The school concert's coming up in a few weeks' time, and we'd like everyone to take part. We usually have a theme like films or music, which is always our students' choice. So get thinking. It doesn't matter if you aren't a musician or actor or you don't want to be up on stage. There are loads of things you can get involved in. Lighting, making costumes, working backstage. I know you don't have much time after school because of homework and hobbies, so we'll work on it during lessons. There'll be an advertisement for the concert online and people will be able to book tickets in advance.